Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Ready? Check match, check match. Drop 50, drop 50.
Now Gino. That's caught by Waller out left side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here we go on fourth. Smith. Able to find Waller. That's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. To the air again, Smith. And Decker's got it. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. From the red zone now, Smith. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Smith. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Well, now how about this return? And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A play fake. Now Warner. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Warner. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down throw, Warner. Open man is Michael Irvin, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run again with Hines. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Here's Warner. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. On 4th down, Warner. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, the decision there, 4th and goal, they go for it, but this ball intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, how about some applause for the stand by this defense? Just to force them into a 4th and goal situation was one thing, but then to get the interception, keep them off the scoreboard, that's a job very well done.
After the interception, here's Smith. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and shorted the sticks.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Forced out to his left. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
2nd down and 7. From the 50, it's Smith. And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. On the give, this is their fullback. And out of bounds right around the 20. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Once more, it's the fullback hand. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll run with a fullback Ham, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Smith on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. C.J. Ham from 3 yards out.
And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Warner. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Warner to throw. He's got Michael Irvin complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, Warner. He rifles one that's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their 35-yard line.
You got one defensive play, and the rest of that shit, you just trash, bro. You suck.
Give it to them in plus territory as well.
You knew from better skills, some new ebooks or something. Fucking suck.
Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The final shot here before break. Smith.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And they're going to be set up beautifully. A heck of a return down inside the 40-yard line.
You know, we always talk about the chess match in a football game, but we're usually talking about offensive coordinator versus defensive coordinator. How about the special teams coaches? I think we just saw a big-time adjustment by one to help his team get a spark to start the second half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Warner. This to Hines on the drop-off.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
To throw on second down, Warner. Throw left side is complete to Irvin. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. To throw, Warner. Throw left side, taken in by Hill.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
They run with Hines. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try and sneak it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. Third and goal.
They'll go with the keeper. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Gino. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Smith. He hits Adams, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
On 2nd and 9, Smith. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Luke Kuechly back now here on EA Sports. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get it all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long, thought he needed the deep pass, couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
To throw on 3rd down, Warner. That's caught by Irvin. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Warner from the gun.
The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Now it's Hines. And some room to roam now. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 34. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Kurt Warner. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And Smith's throw complete here to Waller.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Huge 1st down, gotta hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Now it's Smith. Pass complete. It's Adams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. In motion, Hill. Smith now to throw. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play, has them in field goal range with a chance to win. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Let's go now.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll sneak it with Smith. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Eagles are going to win the football game.
Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover.